it's that time again. It's balls deep time. This has to be one of the best Boruto arcs we have ever had, especially since the episodes we're bumping the original soundtrack. So basically, everything that I've been talking about so far in these weekly reviews are coming true. And it seems like Jiraiya's connection to Kashin Koji theory, it's getting even more evidence as time goes on. Either the writers must be trolling us so hard and laughing about it behind the scenes, or there's literally no way at this point not to assume a connection between these two characters. By the way, the writer and creator of Boruto, he's still having that interview with me. I think he watches these videos, by the way, but what he's told me is that he's currently busy with the manga since is coming out soon, and he told me in the DMs that he will let me know when we can speak. So be patient, guys. I know you really want that. You keep messaging me on Instagram and Twitter. Just please be patient. So the episode begins with Naruto and Boruto training to create a new Rasengan. Boruto tries to cover his tracks by saying his mission is to protect Naruto from getting the Nine Tails extracted by Urashiki. Jiraiya created the idea as he noticed that these two work well off each other and have a similar chakra nature.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
The anime does a great job of establishing early that Boruto had some sort of PTSD after his encounter with the Nine Tails, as he almost died by getting too close to his father. This PTSD causes problems of trust throughout the episode as it hinders Boruto from synchronizing his chakra with Naruto to create a new Rasengan. This is great writing in my eyes, because not only does it fall consistent with the writing of the original series, since the whole of Konoha was afraid of Naruto, but it also helps Boruto understand two sides of the coin without it being so forced by the plot. All the characters keep spouting the idea that Boruto is just like his father, with his speech no jutsu of course, and he tends to have the urge to always act out of emotion in the previous arcs, which makes him seem like a brat, right?
Get out the way, get out the way.
However, with this writing, it forces Boruto's character to gain perspective as he has to learn that speech no jutsu, sometimes it isn't always the answer, and he has to learn from his mistakes. His mistake this time was his ignorance of Naruto's situation and his lack of understanding of what his father was going through. This therefore gives more emphasis to his bond and reasoning later on once he believes in Naruto again, since he would understand what he had to go through, as he himself, Boruto himself, just felt like the villagers of Konoha. He feared his own father without willing to understand him. I am honestly shocked with how great the writing was this episode, because it falls in line with the previous arcs. In the episode, Naruto and Boruto are trying to create a father-son Rasengan to defeat Urashiki, right? Now in the present timeline, when Naruto is Hokage, we know he mastered Nine Tails and Rasengan to perfection. Boruto, in his fight against Momoshiki, he said to his father, "What did my father do to get this far?" as he is ignorant, right? Sasuke kept telling Boruto that he needs to learn the Naruto of the past to know the Naruto of now. So now in this arc, Boruto has finally learned what the Nine Tails was doing to his father and how difficult it was for him to master it in the future. Naruto also does this Rasengan chakra synchronization with Boruto to perfection to help him get the final blow on Momoshiki already, right? Boruto is learning the hard way just like his father did in the past. He is learning how far his father had to go. Overall, during the training, I also love how this arc is showing the slight differences between Naruto and Boruto as Jiraiya mentions it. It's finally consistent with Boruto's intelligence being displayed to us, as he will need this type of personality to understand the alien technology Rinnegan has, you know, finding out information about Kara, and what is the Karma Seal actually? How else will he be able to catch up to the power scaling otherwise if he wasn't an intelligent character? Boruto's mission is to find out how to get rid of the Karma curse, as it will make him and his brother turn into Otsutsuki. You need to be a smart person to pull this off. Meanwhile, in the anime, sometimes it's a bit kiddish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky, little Einstein.
Anyway guys, I'd appreciate if you got to this point of the video that you'd smash that like button and hit that notification bell, since I cover the anime in quite in depth on a weekly basis. Please join the community. Moving on, as I said, in the episode we see Jiraiya being the best teacher he can be. He noticed that these two have a similar chakra nature, so he tests them on what they can do. His intuitiveness can tell that Boruto has PTSD, so they fail in their training and take a break. Boruto finds his uncle Neji, where another great bit of exposition occurs. As I said earlier, Boruto is given the opportunity to see how his father changed the perspective of those around him and why he became Hokage. Boruto now understands why Neji would sacrifice himself for Naruto in the war, as Hinata, his mother, had told him on what he had done for them in the previous episode. Neji informs Boruto that he shouldn't see the Nine Tails as a hindrance due to its immeasurable power, and his Uncle Cool Neji type guy, he gives him the advice that he needs to get over the hurdle of his fear. Now, just as I explained last week, Jiraiya was still suspicious on Sasuke as he used the Akatsuki as an excuse of what Urashiki was doing. Jiraiya then gives Sasuke food to give to Naruto so that he could gain intel on him to see what he would do. Sasuke and Naruto then have a chat where Sasuke explains their story to push Naruto forward even more, and it's so wholesome. You know, remember that Sasuke shared Ninshu with Naruto in their fight, so he has seen all their memories already and what he felt at the same time. I honestly still think it's a possibility that Boruto is named after himself, as he has affected Naruto's outlook quite a bit. Sakura then bumps into Sasuke.
強くなるためシャンなろうよ。すみません。あなた旅芸人さん？
This letter is from episode 127. The letter reveals that Sarada is his daughter and Kakashi is his sensei. Sarada was explaining all of this and how she loves Sasuke before he left. This therefore means that Sakura will now use this clue to search for Sasuke and try to find out his identity, just like Jiraiya. Perhaps even saving Sasuke in the future fight, since he's been nerfed to the goddamn ground and he's probably gonna get injured by Urashiki, and Sakura saves him by healing him. Now, since Jiraiya can tell Boruto's chakra is the same as Naruto, he also had the same suspicion for Sasuke, as he would be able to tell that they are similar, right? So Jiraiya also saw how nice Sasuke was being to Naruto for no reason. So he reveals in the end that he thinks he is Sasuke Uchiha. This was mind-blowing. Everyone went crazy. Everyone was like, wow, oh my, even I was. You'll see in the live reaction, but holy shit. Moving on to the Kashin Koji theory, as it is getting even more evidence. Jiraiya's speciality we know is intelligence gathering, having a spy network that runs throughout the 5 great shinobi countries that he can use to gain information about a particular person or group to be used to his or his allies' advantage, right? I mean, remember how Tsunade sent my dude to find out about pain? There's this meme out there that I've seen, it made me laugh so hard. Credit to these dudes, I need to show you guys.
Don't worry, Tsunade. It's a simple survey mission. I'll be good. Alright. Time to sneak.
Hey, you trying to get stumped out no jutsu?
Wait, what?
Yeah!
Sage mode! Sage mode!
So going back to my point, this is exactly like Kashin Koji in Boruto, as he is gathering intel from nations to find out how to kill Rinnegan. Furthermore, Kashin Koji has fire jutsu just like Jiraiya, and he says his true flames of samadhi cannot be put out by regeneration. Kashin Koji knows about regenerative jutsu, and that's why he's so scared, since he found out Boruto has regeneration ability due to his karma. If Jigen also has this, he will have to take it into account whilst facing him. Now, the meaning of samadhi is a state of intense concentration achieved through meditation. In yoga, this is regarded as the final stage, at which union with the divine is reached before or at death. Now, we all know by now how much Kishimoto and the Naruto franchise is inspired by Buddhist concepts. So I'm gonna use my balls deep prediction jutsu, and connecting these dots, think about what we know about Sage Mode. Sage Mode requires meditation and intense concentration. This therefore means Kashin Koji has training with fire and frogs just like Jiraiya himself. Kashin Koji must have Sage Mode at this point, but it hasn't been shown to us. He has already shown that he also gets the frog pigmentation just like Jiraiya when he is using his frogs. Another thing to notice is that Koji addresses Boruto with familiarity in the manga. In the manga, he always calls him Boruto-kun, and it's so nice to meet him, as if he already had preemptive knowledge on him. Now, of course, this is due to the Kara organization spying on Konoha that could explain why he has this knowledge, but we can also argue that Jiraiya informed him of a boy named Boruto from the future, or something is linked here. Otherwise, why would he give Boruto respect otherwise? Also, in the anime, he infiltrated Konoha as he was the one that controlled Kotasuke, which only a Konoha ninja would know that there's a barrier jutsu so he could sneak in. In the manga, your chakra has to be registered at the village to enter, otherwise you will be detected. So how did Kashin Koji do this? Well, one theory could be is that it's closely related to Jiraiya's, just like Boruto's is to Naruto right now in this arc. Or maybe Jiraiya registered Kashin Koji's chakra to Konoha so that he can fulfill his mission to defeat the Otsutsuki that he was told about, as Jiraiya has seen Urashiki, right? Koji also considers Konoha his destiny, and his fate is connected with the village, which mirrors Jiraiya's character seeking out ties to destiny and prophecy. The word Koji means orphan in Japanese, and Kashin Koji is a myth illusionist based on Japanese myth, right? So maybe all these words are connected to his backstory that are linked with Jiraiya giving him a purpose. Kashin Koji uses toad-related jutsu that could connect him to Mount Miyabaku, as we saw in the contract that the frog showed Naruto that there were other people on the scroll too. So it isn't far-fetched to think that Koji has signed it too, fam. And you guys think I'm finished, fam? Let me go a bit more balls deep, because Kishimoto admitted during Comic-Con, for example, that if he ever came back or he wanted to do a spin-off for a character, it would be for Jiraiya. He mentioned how Jiraiya grew up in a time when jutsu that we know in the current Naruto worldview was not refined or even developed in some cases. So it would be fun for him to bring Jiraiya back or do a spin-off. Now, as a writer, Kishimoto is the one that approved this arc. He's the one that told them to travel back in time. So he could have been the one that said, let me flip this idea, fam. Let me conceptualize an idea where it's the setting of Boruto with the same implications. Boruto is set in the future with new jutsu, and that is exactly what Kashin Koji is doing. Like I'm calling it right now, fam, before it's revealed in the manga, Koji must have some type of sage mode or something, because the way he dealt with Foderamu in the power scaling of everything, you know Foderamu, you guys know how shit that guy is. Me and Ian did a video on how trash he is. Please go watch that video. Why would this dude think he even stands a chance against Jigen, who bodied Naruto and Sasuke, if he didn't have sage mode or a trick up his sleeve? It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's my analysis out the way for this week's episode. Let's go to my live reaction. Alright guys, so we're back with Boruto. I'm excited as hell. Man's exposure's messed up. Got a new camera. I don't know what I'm doing here, but let's do this. So Jiraiya knows Urashiki. He hasn't mentioned that he knows he saw the Rinnegan. Oh shit, Jiraiya's found out that they have similar chakra natures! Yeah, that's why the nine-tailed chakra wasn't affecting Boruto. So they're probably gonna do father-son combined Rasengan. Something's gonna happen there, I'm excited. They look so alike. I'm so glad Jiraiya isn't stupid. Look, this is why Jiraiya was the best sensei ever. I like Boruto in this arc, I'm not gonna lie. Like, his character development is so great, and Boruto's been such a cool guy in this arc. I don't know, I just like it. Oh, man's PTSD though! He's scared of his own dad! Look, Sasuke's watching the whole time. He's looking at Sasuke. He knows. Jiraiya knows. He's like, this bitch. This guy's not telling me the truth. Man told me it's Akatsuki, yeah, right. Shit makes sense though. It does make sense that Boruto will have PTSD from his dad. Because Ninetales was a savage back in the day. Everyone was scared of the fox, even the people in the village. So that Boruto can get the perspective of the village and his father. That's why he'll come to such a better understanding. This is good. This is actually good writing. I'm shocked. This is the shit we wanted. Now Boruto's doing the same lonely walk Naruto used to do back in the day. It's always good to see Neji back, guys. You all know this. Neji was in my top 5 favorite characters of all time in Naruto. But after his death to a toothpick, you know what happened. Bro, Neji noticed straight away. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am gonna do a video because you guys have been requesting this non-stop on Twitter and Instagram. Is Naruto a hypocrite? About this destiny shit, I still need to do a video on that. This is a good conversation Boruto needed, man. It's just falling in line with what I've been saying in the reviews. Boruto's learning the past. He's gaining perspective. This is what we wanted. He's not a brat anymore. Yes! That's such a good speech by Neji, because what he says in the war, it links with this too. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, Jiraiya is planning this shit. He's suspicious. So he wants them to drop some shit off so he can figure something out about Sasuke's character. Oh, the original honesty! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is too much. Oh my god. Whoa! Sasuke's acting like he doesn't know, but he knows it's for him. You freaking tsundere! Man's calling himself a soul loser. Naruto's so like cute and naive when he's a kid, because Sasuke shared Ninshu in the final battle. He saw all his memories anyway. He knew everything he did for him as a friend. Oh shit! Oh no! Sasuke's like, shit, I need to get out of it. Oh shit! Oh shit, he dropped the letter. Oh shit, so see, I told you Jiraiya was testing him. So then now he saw that he was being so nice to Naruto. What the flip? What? Nah! What the fuck? Oh my. What the fuck? How did Jiraiya find out? Oh my god, guys, this, and now, Boruto's on it. There's no Boruto next week. So, we have no Boruto next week, and they left it on a cliffhanger that Jiraiya's found out he's Sasuke. Sakura's find out too. They're either 10 out of 10 trolling us, or Kashin Koji is linked to Jiraiya now, because he's found out the truth. Urashiki himself is a problem in this arc. I think we all can agree that he's a power scaling issue. He's a bit of a stupid guy. But overall, I think we are all enjoying this arc. Boruto is lit again in the anime and the manga. Oh yeah, and the interview with Akio Kadashi, that's still happening. Just be patient. I know you guys keep asking me on Twitter and Instagram. Just be patient. That's still gonna happen. He said he messaged me. He said he's still very busy working on Boruto. So he will let me know when he's available. I said okay, that's fine. But anyway guys, thanks for supporting the channel as usual that you have been doing. Make sure to smash the like button. If you want to interact with us, there's a Discord, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. There's everything where you can contact me if you want to. But yeah, see you guys next time.